Alright, first off, we'd like to say our praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, with honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways pushing this word in our sincerity and truth. This is the brother Iram from the James Jamaica camp, James Intellect once more. And let's have two articles we're going off, which show say how the time approach closer, so prophecies are being fulfilled because over here upon the west, especially like here in Jamaica and the Caribbean, people don't really think say what happen overseas, like in Europe and Ukraine or Syria. All them events them not feel say affect them because them say it upon the next side of the world. But see it here now that the military drills them basically are gonna start in the Caribbean now, yo, because guess what? Them are do all type of drills in a Europe and on the east side, right? But them actually go prepare for if them basically are prepare for an invasion, you know, them are put set up them defenses just in case them get a invasion from Russia because they know say yo Russia are gonna come to the west, right? But the thing with people is that them feel like say oh this not happen. So now that the exercises in the Caribbean want know what them have to say yo, especially them proud ass Benjamites here in Jamaica, feel like say yo nothing can touch them, right? So this is a article. There are two articles, one from the brother Kazakh and one from the brother Iwar. I'm just bring them out. It says from OttawaCitizens.com, and it says Canadian Navy and Army personnel to take part in US-led exercise in Caribbean, right? And this is dated May 31st, 2016, right? It says the Canadian forces will take part in exercise Tradewinds 16. So that I name of the exercise Tradewinds 16, a United States-led multinational maritime interdiction, disaster response and ground security exercise taking place in the Caribbean from June 5th to 28th. So basically is the calendar month, right? It says ships, aircraft, and personnel from 20 nations are taking part. Canadian forces will be Canadian Forces personnel will both lead and participate in various land and maritime training serials throughout the duration of the exercise, according to the Canadian military. Additional personnel will also participate in an observer training capacity. Right now, them start here so them list the where the Canadian them I use basically some of them ship and them fleets, right? And it says according to the CFHM CS, Swanigan will focus on areas such as firefight, suspect vessel tracking and boarding procedures, and weapons handling. All of that sound like things for warrior, firefight, that of terrorism, suspect vessel tracking and boarding procedures when in a time of war you have to check everything we are go through the water and also while going on the land and weapons handling. The team of divers will lead training in areas including nighttime diving operations, hull search techniques, and evidence site contamination prevention. Right? Going down. It says the Caribbean Army will the Canadian the Canadian Army will provide a contingent of approximately 30 personnel, primarily the 1st Battalion, Princess Patricia's Caribbean Light Infantry, based in Edmonton, Alberta, according to Canadian Forces. In partnership with the US military and the Jamaica Defense Force, the Canadian Army helped design and will co-lead training in conducting a fire range urban operations. So even here in Jamaica, them plan to have urban operations, you know. I know say if in a time of war when you have urban operations, you have things like containment. So you know say oh, the chip come with that, you know. Because with the military money, when them come, them basically get chip already. But when the real action start, when the real things happen, them are carry the chip with them, or knowing the Jamaica relationship with the UN right now and the US and them European nations here, would be surprised if on the time come the UN actually give the Jamaica Defense Force the chip to start chip people when a time for contain and control. Just like what happened at Tivoli Gardens, yo. Them going to the community and say, oh, the government come and we're going to relocate you to the national arena. And everybody get a ticket with a number on it. But this time, it's not going to be that, yo. It's going to be the chip, right? It says, Army Help Design will co-lead training in conducting a firing range, urban operations, command and control mentorship in a joint operational headquarters, and counter illicit trafficking. Tradewinds 16 will also mark the first activation of the Canadian Forces Operational Support Hub, Latin America and the Caribbean. The hub serves as the in-theater support platform for the Canadian military personnel participating in the largest component of the exercise in Jamaica. And why I think the largest part of the exercise are going to be in Jamaica? Because Jamaica at the central point of the Caribbean. We do a couple of breakdowns before the series World War III Geopolitics concerning the Caribbean and things, and show how Jamaica is a strategic point, yo. We have the hub, the Goat Island. Them they try to put the logistic hubs. You have the Goat Island controversy. You still have US bases in Jamaica, yo. Right now, this is the central point because what? Russia already have a hold on Cuba, but the next best place as a strategic location is Jamaica, yo. So even we in Jamaica have a lot to look forward to, and believe it or not, if you're in Jamaica and you watch this, if you believe say the chip not coming, yo, and you have a strong you have a rude awakening, yo. Because the chip will get put in at the four corners of the earth because what? A part of the prophecy, right? Nobody now got escape this whole chip thing, yo. Says all who for the Lord, who is for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and who is against him, yo. And they are gonna prove that. Now this is from the Jamaica Gleaner. It's like the most credible newspaper in Jamaica, right? It says keep calm, says JDF. Expect foreign troops in some communities June 6 to 28, right? I'm gonna tell people to keep calm, right? It says the Jamaica Defense Force, the JDF, is advising citizens that between June 6 to 28 there will be a contingent of overseas military personnel, vehicles, and equipment in the island. So we can basically say, oh, in a sense, they must set up shop, yo. Wouldn't be surprised if them leave some of the equipment there and basically I just set the groundwork for now for when the time come, them can just basically come in and just do everything what them train for, right? As part of a regional security training exercise entitled Exercise Tradewinds, right? What is that? And just Jamaica alone, I say you have other Caribbean countries and I guess some Latin American countries as well, right? But the main point, the main the strategic ground where them basically are trying to stay upon or hold close to Jamaica. It says exercise trade winds is an annual multinational maritime interdiction, ground security and interagency exercise facilitated and funded by the United States, right? And when you talk about the Monroe Doctrine, you know, that is why it is funded and run by the United States. Me do breakdown World War III geopolitics. Um, or who have internet, take long look, just look up the Monroe Doctrine, you know, and you will understand exactly what that is, right? As a matter of fact, I will tell you now again, it's basically a treaty where the United States signed with the other colonies where they there, basically the French and the British and also the Spaniards, right? Where they have colonies in the Caribbean, them inside a document where I say, yo, as of a certain time, then all of the West consider as the Americas, and anybody will try basically come set up shop or bring military personnel here would be an act of war, right? As I say, just look it up. This is a Monroe Doctrine, you know, take long. It says it will focus on countering transnational organized crime and will involve participation of 19 countries from the Caribbean, Central America, United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, and France. So yeah, the Central America is in the Latin tribes. Um, well, Panama, yeah, some Latin tribes, and so see this. So you know, the chip now just in the United States alone, yo. It are the worldwide. We already see how Europe push it. We already see how we see how America push it in them society. So now we see it take time of filter down in all areas, yo. And as a matter of fact, the Jamaican government are try to push this new ID system in Jamaica known as the NIDS, yo, the National um NIDS, National Identification System, right? It's a new system where basically they more have we use one ID for everything, yo. There's basically a universal ID in a sense, right? It says the JDF is advising residents that there is no need to be alarmed by the presence of the foreign troops, vehicles, and equipment in the around their community, as no live rounds will be used during the exercise. Residents are being asked not to interfere with or move any training aids they may come across. In the event that unexploded ordnance or paraphernalia are found, please do not hesitate to report to the JDF headquarters at telephone number 9608776. Members of the public who may have concerns about the presence of soldiers in their area may also contact the JDF at telephone number 9608776. So yeah, basically you can see this is just a preparation for coincide with whatever drills them have on the east, yo. So America basically they now are try to set up defense at home, right? They are try to cover the home front, which shows say yo, they must prepare for an invasion, right? And there is going to be an invasion because whether I want me by Russia or them other countries here like France and Canada and Britain basically put them troops. Basically, America and their allies are going to put troops, yo, all over the Caribbean, yo, and them will have them chip with them, right? Because what? Basically, NATO, yo. So the mark of the beast, right? To prepare for that, yo. As we say, yo, although this not mention about the mark of the beast, but you can just know, say, yo, that I come with it, yo. And all them driller and everything when them basically are prepared for war. And have nothing to do with terrorists, and have nothing to do with what I'm saying here, so for something about crime, transnational organized crime, really? With suppressing fire and all of that? No. Aircraft carrier, but always say still, it's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. I'm just read one scripture and close it out. This is Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Right? And if you look up the word world and the word earth, the word for world is Ainkamini, which we know that who learned in the Greek know say that have to do with the whole entire planet. Right? It says the inhabited earth, the universe, the world, right? And when you look up the word earth, it tell you that go down to the last definition. It says a country, land enclosed with fixable boundaries, a tract of land, territory, region, right? So the hour of temptation are upon every single continent, yo, every country, every land were enclosed with fixed boundaries, every tract of land, every territory, every region, yo. Because what? This is a big time of Jacob's trouble, yo. It'll be, as the scripture says, it'll be a daylight that has never been, yo. Roughly paraphrasing Daniel 12 and 1. Right? So in a fire, yo, and for those who then in Jamaica were well complacent, well a time for the eyes open, I would say, yo, the shit is about to hit the fan, yo, the prophecies them are come to pass. Right? And problems about to start, yo. The Lord is making his return. So with that, we'd like to say all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the brothers in highways and byways, pushing this work in our sincerity and truth. Shalom.